would be hospitality houses like they had in Paris. And I want to see an African village, an African city, individual countries. There's a lot of ideas.
ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ ውድ ተመልካቾቻችን የምትከታተሉት ዲያስፖራ ሚዲያ ኔትወርክ ነው። የምንገኘው ካሊፎርኒያ ግዛት ነው። የሎስ አንጀለስ ከተማ ከንቲባ Karen.B ባዘጋጁት የጌታው ዝግጅት ላይ በየዓመቱ የአፍሪካ ቀን ይከበራል። በዘንድሮ የአፍሪካ ቀን ልክ እንደ ፓሪሱ ኦሊምፒክ ሁሉ በሎስ አንጀለስ ከተማ ከአንድ ዓመት በኋላ የሚካሄደው ኦሊምፒክ ላይ የአፍሪካ መንደር ያስፈልጋል ያሉበት ትልቅ ዝግጅት ነበር። በሎስ አንጀለስ ከተማ ከተለያዩ አፍሪካ ሀገራት የመጡ ከዛምቢያ፣ ከማላዊ፣ ከኬንያ፣ ከናይጄሪያ፣ ከጊኒ፣ ከኢትዮጵያ፣ ከሩዋንዳ በርካታ ሀገሮች እንግዳ ሆነው በተጋበዙበት ዝግጅት ላይ ተገኝቻለሁ። ካሳሁን ይልማ ነኝ። አብራችሁን ሁኑ።
Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Zambia, Zambia, Zimbabwe.
Oh my God! That's Southwest. All Southwest.
Well, welcome. We hope it's not your last time. We appreciate you joining, but I want to say, let's thank our mayor for opening up her home. The Mayor's Office of International Affairs, raise your hands. And of course, all our vendors who make this possible. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate you being here as we celebrate, as we come together at a day that's so important as we continue to have important dialogue and discussion. Everything that we do at the Getty House Foundation is with purpose. So thank you for coming. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Tiffany Massey, Executive Director of the Getty House Foundation.
Hello, everyone. You guys look so good. So good. Thank you. As Lupita said, my name is Tiffany Massey, and I'm the Executive Director of the Getty House Foundation. I must say, this is one of my favorite events at Getty House. Everyone always shows up excited, dressed in their absolute best, and this is the one event where the +1 rule goes out the window. We have aunties, uncles, mother-in-laws, the whole family comes out, and that's exactly how it should be. As Mayor Bass always says, this is the people's house, and today's celebration reflects that spirit. I am so proud to work for an administration that celebrates and actively uplifts our city's rich diversity. As we all know, Mayor Bass and her deep connection to and love for Africa has always guided her work, and this event is a testament to that. Every detail of this evening, from the music to the food, was planned carefully to ensure that the celebration feels authentic.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you so much for the lovely remarks. Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And I would like to say a good afternoon to my Charlies, my Ogas, where is Bafwe to, my Rafikis, and of course, Bantuman, my Zambians. Thank you so much. Happy Africa Day to you. And a special happy Madaraka Day to my Kenyans here. They're celebrating their independence the first time they got hold of the administrative functions of Kenya today. I said Ogas. You gave me Ogas. You can never leave Nigerians out.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you're seated, kindly rise up for the American National Anthem and the African Union Anthem.
Who's the kings of Jollof. We talk about who owns the Victoria Falls, who's, you know. And now we're going to have the battle of coffee. You know, I know my Kenyans and my Rwandans, I know Ethiopians, my Habasha people, they're showing you today, right? My Habasha and Rwanda and Kenya, we're about to see who has the best coffee. All right, so it is my honor today to introduce Mayor Karen.B. Mayor Karen.B. Before she was the first woman elected mayor for Los Angeles, Mayor Bass, yes, Mayor Bass served over a decade in the U.S. House of Representatives, where she was one of Congress's most respected voices on Africa policy and U.S.-Africa relations. And it is my honor right now to bring up the Honorable Madam Mayor Karen.B.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to be here and look out and see everybody that is here. So thank you so much for being here today. And I like it. I want to see more of this. But anyway, Your Excellencies and all the distinguished guests, thank you so much for being here. I want to welcome you again to the Getty House. You heard from Lupita. And just reiterate that the foundation, the role of the foundation, is to raise the resources to have events like this so that no taxpayer money is used. Just make note of that. And I want to thank our councilman who leads the effort on Africa in the City Council, Karen Price. Karen is a big leader in the city on Africa, has been to Africa many times and has the same love for our homeland as I do. And I want to have a special thanks to Mr. Martin Mutu. Martin Mutu, your contributions, I know people will be hearing from you in a few minutes, but he has just made unbelievable contributions to the city. So today, this evening, we're not here just to reflect, but to celebrate the richness, the strength, and the unity of African nations and the African diaspora in Los Angeles. Just think in 1963, African nations came together in Addis Ababa to form the Organization of African Union. It was a bold step toward independence and a future shaped by African voices. What I love is I love the African Union flag. And I actually don't have it here today, but it hung out in front of my office in DC, and I'm going to have to bring it here because the African Union flag has no lines, no borders, and I think that is representative of the African Union. But let me just say what the vision is, what the hope is we want to have, I was in Paris for the Olympics, and one of the things that I thought was wonderful about the Olympics was that everywhere in Paris, you could feel like you were a part of the Olympic movement. I want to see that same thing happen with the World Cup. And what I would love to see would be hospitality houses like they had in Paris. And I want to see an African village, an African city, individual countries. There's a lot of ideas out there, and I would like to see that because I think Angelinos need to understand the diaspora here, the breadth, the numbers of the diaspora. And you're going to sing. So that's next year. And again, I think it's an opportunity for us to practice and prepare for 2028. So how about it? How about we have Africa City, Africa Village, individual African countries, so that all over the city, the footprint of Africa will be made. Thank you very much.
Let's give it up again for our mayor. You know, and when you talk about leadership, you know, she shows leadership. You know, whether it's the recovery from the fires, whether it's the homelessness challenge, or whether it's a tough budget that we just passed, or whether it's having another Africa Day here at the Getty House. The City of LA recognizes the potential in enhancing economic and cultural ties with Africa, as has been stated by our mayor just moments ago. We all realize, however, that additional actions, additional steps need to be taken.
Good afternoon. I knew I was in an African event because as soon as I came, even though it was cool, everybody was blowing fan. Blowing fan. I said, these are Africans. As the mayor, and thank you very much, Mayor Bass. Thank you very much, Council Member Karen Price. These are our cousins, our sisters in Africa, and have held Africa very high in the United States. I'm only just going to share a few words. You know, I think that as I look around and see all the beautiful African people and people that are associated with Africa, it reminds me that there's just two types of us. Those of us who were born in Africa and those of us that Africa was born in us. Okay? I grew up in Nigeria until I was 18. I came here with $400 in a suitcase, and the United States helped realize an incredible dream. And I think that the point I make is that, look, we are all here as part of this journey from Africa and around Africa, and this is going to be the decade of Africa. Yes. I will tell you that because I've done my homework. I, similar to Mayor Bass, went to the Paris Olympics for 8 days to study what was happening in Paris. And Paris did an incredible job of putting on the Olympics. But one thing that you noticed very quickly was that the biggest celebrities, the biggest stars in Paris were not Jean-Pierre. They were Snoop Dogg, LeBron, Kipchoge, Leboto, you know, they were Serena Williams. What do these people have in common? Right? They're either unique products of Africa or unique products of Los Angeles. And I grew up in Kano, Nigeria. My first son is called Kano, his first name. Very proud. I'm Igbo. And I will tell you that the decade of Africa will be born through Los Angeles.
Welcome to another special edition of We Talk.
So I'm going to think about it.
We brought some of the beautiful guests today. Amazing, some really good.
I think say now they have a good
I got pasta.
You
can drink the water because you meet trouble.
Well, you are the milder version of it.
It's funny you should say that. I just posted this on Facebook.
You're on